In the hushed stillness of night, Eric's room emerges as a sanctuary of tech, where screens glow softly, casting shadows over a world of digital dreams. 5-year-old Eric, a prodigy amidst lines of code, commands the keyboard with the deftness of a seasoned programmer. In this digital haven, Eric reigns supreme, his every keystroke weaving magic into the fabric of the night. In the dimly lit confines of his bedroom, Eric vanquishes the digital fortress of a complex firewall, a mischievous grin spreading across his face. With a smirk, Eric types a message, signing his digital mischief with the audacious moniker, Hacker Jesus. The triumphant glow of the monitor illuminates Eric's face, a portrait of digital rebellion. The sanctity of the National Security Agency is shattered as agents reel from the shock of a compromised system. Agent Johnson, eyes blazing with determination, barks the command, "Find the culprit." The digital fortress crumbles, revealing a vulnerability that sends shockwaves through the agency. In the dim glow of his bedroom, Eric watches the NSA breach unfold on the news, a whirlwind of excitement and weighty responsibility swirling within him. A profound realization washes over Eric. He now holds a power that could reshape the world. In the dim recesses of an internet cafe, Eric lurks, shrouded in disguise, as he accepts a clandestine freelance mission. His fingers become a blur of motion, weaving intricate digital webs to conceal his every move. With each keystroke, he buries his digital presence deeper, becoming a ghost in the machine. Bathed in the eerie glow of his laptop, Eric toils into the night, wrestling with lines of code that whisper tales of corporate corruption. Each line of code unearths deeper layers of deceit, the weight of the corporation's crimes pressing down on Eric's weary shoulders. As the truth unfurls, Eric's brow furrows, his face a canvas of moral conflict as he confronts the daunting decision to expose the corporation's dark secrets. The weight of responsibility etches itself onto Eric's face as he contemplates whether to reveal the truth. In the sterile confines of the police station, Detective Miller battles exhaustion, haunted by the ghosts of a cold case. Amidst the deafening silence, Detective Miller softly whispers, "No leads, nothing, just another dead end." In a twist of fate, a notification from Hacker Jesus flashes across Detective Miller's screen, disrupting the monotonous routine. The message contains crucial information about the case. In the confines of his bedroom, Eric watches the unfolding police investigation with a subtle smirk of satisfaction. Believing himself a harbinger of justice, Eric revels in the sense of purpose that washes over him. The room is filled with a sense of triumphant darkness, as Eric thinks he helped bring justice to the victim. In the opulent corporate headquarters, a storm of fury engulfs the corrupt CEO as the damning news of his transgressions floods the room. With a violent outburst, the CEO unleashes his wrath, bellowing, "Hacker Jesus, you'll pay for this." Fueled by vengeance, the CEO commands, "You'll make sure you regret ever crossing me." Consumed by a thirst for revenge, he barks, "Get me the best hackers money can buy." The CEO declares, "I want him found, and I want him destroyed." In the dim glow of his screen, Eric hunches over his computer, unaware of the digital storm brewing. Suddenly, Eric's eyes widen as a chilling realization dawns upon him. An intrusion attempt is underway, and the hunter becomes the hunted. The game has changed, as the hunter realizes he's being hunted. In the quiet intensity of his room, Eric wages a desperate war against elite hackers, his fingers dancing across the keyboard in a symphony of defense. Sweat glistens on his brow, as each digital parry and thrust brings the faceless enemy closer to unveiling Eric's hidden self. In the silent storm of code, every breach echoes like a thunderclap, threatening to shatter the fortress of his secret identity. Inside the high-security National Security Agency, Agent Johnson is transfixed, his face a canvas of awe and trepidation. Across the screen, the elusive digital footprints of Hacker Jesus materialize, symbols of unmatched brilliance and looming peril. The dance of digital trails across the screen, a mixture of awe and apprehension etched on his face. In the muted classroom, Eric sits hunched at his desk, textbooks spread before him, yet his mind is consumed by a growing sense of dread. The mundane hum of the school day fades as Eric grapples with the dawning realization. Eric's voice echoes in his thoughts as he realizes, my double life, it's not just affecting me anymore. Eric realizes with dismay, it's putting them all at risk. Unaware of the digital war raging around them, Eric glances at his oblivious classmates. In the dim glow of his computer screen, Eric's face reflects a storm of worry as he embarks on a digital disappearing act. With a resolute click, Eric initiates the shutdown sequence for Hacker Jesus, severing ties with his digital alter ego. Account by account, Eric methodically erases his online presence, vanishing into the digital abyss. As the last trace of his digital footprint fades, Eric becomes a ghost in the machine, swallowed by the shadows of the internet. In the opulent corporate headquarters, the CEO raises a glass, his face etched with a triumphant smirk, celebrating what he believes is final victory. Champagne corks explode in a symphony of success as laughter reverberates through the room, masking the seeds of impending doom. Unbeknownst to the self-assured CEO, the seeds of his downfall have already taken root, nurtured by his underestimation of Eric's resilience. He stands unaware, vastly underestimating the unyielding spirit of Eric, who is far from defeated. Years later, a more mature and determined teenage Eric returns to his computer, ready to unleash his evolved skills. The glow of the monitor illuminates Eric's face, revealing a newfound resolve etched in his features. Eric's fingers dance across the keyboard, a symphony of keystrokes echoing his strategic prowess. In the clandestine depths of the secure server room, Eric infiltrates the CEO's digital fortress, each keystroke a calculated revelation. Amidst the symphony of humming servers, Eric's fingers dance across the keyboard, unveiling the CEO's hidden transgressions. In the echoing silence of digital exposure, Eric declares, Hacker, Jesus is back. Within the sterile confines of the National Security Agency, Agent Johnson is struck by a wave of surprise and intrigue. Johnson, his eyes gleaming with newfound determination, leans forward as the narrator declares. Johnson decides to approach him, an alliance potentially in the making. In the heart of national security, the narrator hints at a clandestine partnership, an alliance potentially in the making. In the subdued light of his bedroom, Eric grapples with a weighty decision, the shadows mirroring his inner turmoil. Lost in thought, he stares intently at his hands, contemplating Agent Johnson's alluring offer. The weight of choice bears down on him, as the possibility of making a real difference tugs at his conscience. Inside the high-security walls of the National Security Agency, Eric steels himself for a confession that could shatter everything. With a breath, Eric reveals, Agent Johnson, there's something I need to tell you. Something you won't believe. Agent Johnson responds with a calm demeanor. All right, son. What is it? The truth explodes into the room as Eric admits. I am not who you think I am. I'm not an adult. I'm just a teenager. Agent Johnson's world tilts on its axis as she gasps in disbelief. What? Inside the NSA, Eric's fingers dance across the keyboard as he navigates a digital labyrinth, lines of code cascading down the screen. In a realm of tension, Eric's focused determination ignites admiration and relief among his colleagues. Amidst the digital storm, Eric becomes the eye, patching vulnerabilities in real time and securing the system. In the solemn courtroom, the corrupt CEO faces justice, his handcuffs gleaming under the watchful lights. From the gallery, Eric observes, a faint smile hinting at the culmination of his efforts. The weight of Eric evidence fills the courtroom, a silent testament to truth prevailing. Bathed in the ethereal glow of monitors, Eric sits poised in his room, a digital symphony illuminating his face. In a moment of contemplation, his expression softens as he reflects on his transformation. A faint smile graces his lips as he embraces his destiny as Hacker Jesus, a guardian in the digital world.